Hello and welcome to another edition of Paranormal Activity and Mysterious Stories. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is a strange UFO over Tokyo, Japan. Second, I have this giant UFO hovering over Mexico. And let's see, another nighttime shot of some strange, what looks like a triangle-shaped craft. This was taken from the moon. I'm not too sure how they got this footage, but you see this little UFO. You can see it firing off jets. I don't think it's the control module or anything like that, or the lunar lander. Let's see, this is just some strange light. Initially when I saw this, I thought it was maybe a transformer, but then this light here starts to move across the field, so I don't think that's a transformer. Just more strange lights in the night sky. This is an interview with two men, actually, who claimed that they were abducted by aliens. And then this is just a strange picture of Mars, and you can see in here, it looks like some kind of towers. I mean, it might be a digital anomaly, but I think it definitely, you can definitely look at it and see that it seems to be there's something there. And then last is this speech given by Ronald Reagan, where he talks about, if we were invaded by an alien force, whatever, how, we would all have to come together. And there's a lot of speculation that this speech came about after Reagan was briefed on alien visitation. And here are the supposed transcripts of the classified briefing that took place. So we'll look at that too. Okay, so let me go to the first one here. Like I said, this is out of Tokyo, Japan. Now, I have no idea, what they're saying. This is a 2-minute video, and essentially this thing just sits there. It doesn't really do anything else. So not the most interesting video, but it's something. Let's go on to this next one. Yeah, this is definitely a little more interesting. Oh yeah, you can definitely see this thing has some shape to it. It looks to be spinning. I think that thing is spinning. Yeah, this thing looks like it's spinning. Oh, look at that right there. Let me go back to that. You can definitely see it had some shape in there. Look at that right there. Look at that shape. I think he's saying that this thing is enormous. I'm pretty sure this video just came out, so it would be great if someone had one of those ability to stabilize this video. But there's definitely something there. Let me stop this video here. Let's take a look at this other video. You know, this is a nighttime shot. And, you know, it's hard to make out any defined structure. But you can clearly see. Yeah, actually, I'm not too sure if this is a single object or if it's three different. I think it's three different objects.
They're just lining up.
Yeah, I think these are three separate objects. Now that it's, you know, lining up like that. Oh, it looks like they disappeared. Well, yeah, that is it for this video. I will leave a link in the description. You can check it out. Okay, now this one here is from this guy, Crow. I've seen this guy's videos before. Now, I don't want to play too much of it, but...
Because I had never seen any object where there was a light. By the way, that thing that fell down on the left side of frame is because I'm tracking to center. That's junk on my sensor. It's not an object going by. The only object in this whole entire clip will be the thing that's in the center screen now. Anything else is just junk on my sensor, and it looks to be moving by because the way I'm tracking, manually tracking the object to center.
Yeah, I don't understand what he's, you know, what he's talking about, all that tracking stuff, but he's definitely caught something moving across the moon. So yeah, this is a 9.5-minute video. I can't play the whole thing, but I will leave a link in the description so you can check it out. Let's go to this other one. This is from RT. Now, like I said, you know, when I initially saw this, I just thought maybe this is a transformer exploding. I mean, it is raining and things like that. So I just assume, yeah, but then here, you know, you can see that it starts to move. Yeah, you can see here, you know, I mean, I look at this pole here and it used to be over here. So now it's definitely moving across the field. Yeah, this guy's camera work is horrible. Yeah, this isn't the best camera work, but yeah, you can see now it's behind the tree. So it's definitely something moving across the field. It's not a stationary transformer that's, you know, blowing up. But anyways, I'll leave a link in the description. You can check it out. More strange lights in the night sky. And they just disappear. Let's go back to that. And you'll see, yeah, this other one appears up here at the top, and then it disappears. Yeah, here, look at this one here. Suddenly appears, and then they I think they disappear because they're moving away so fast. I think that's what's going on there. Anyways, I'll leave a link in the description. You can check that out. This is a 1975 interview. You know, actually, I've done a video about this guy. This was a 1975 interview with a man who claimed he was abducted by aliens. Let's listen to what he has to say.
It was some kind of craft, you know, it looked like it's going to come out onto the ground. But it came on down and hovered about a foot and a half or 2 feet off of the ground. We didn't know what to do, you know, the river behind us and that out there not knowing what it was. So And then before we had time to really do anything, it seemed like an opening appeared. Toward the end, it was, toward us. And the blue light, it had blue flashing lights as it was, approaching the ground, but then they went out. And when the opening appeared, some source of light came from the inside. It was just almost blinding.
Sheriff Diamond, can you...
So yeah, I can't play this whole video. I will get hit with a copyright violation, but I will leave a link in the description so you can listen to it yourself when you have time. Let me go on to the next one here. Yeah, like I said, now this is just a photo of, this is supposedly Mars in 4K, but you can see in here, I mean, it looks like there's these 3 towers, with something at the top. I mean, this could be, like some kind of digital anomaly. I can accept that. And I'm imagining, I mean, here I see all these tracks. I suppose these are the tracks from the rover. Like, look at these tracks here, right? And there's more tracks over here. I suppose that's the tracks from the rover. Not too sure, but I will leave a link in the description to this image. You can check it out. Let's see. Now, this is the famous speech by Ronald Reagan where he talks about being invaded or encountering an alien force. Let me take a quick
point in my discussions privately with General Secretary Gorbachev. When you stop to think that we're all God's children, wherever we may live in the world, I couldn't help but say to him, just think how easy his task and mine might be in these meetings that we held if suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species, from another planet, outside in the universe. We'd forget all the little local differences that we have between our countries, and we would find out once and for all that we really are all human beings here on this earth together. Well, I don't suppose we can wait for some alien race to come down and threaten us, but I think that between us, we can bring about that realization. In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
So, yeah, anyways, I'm sure a lot of people have heard that, but there's some speculation that that speech came about as a result of Reagan being briefed on unidentified flying objects and extraterrestrial visitation. And these are supposedly the transcripts of classified tape recordings made at Camp David, Maryland during a presidential briefing regarding the subject of unidentified flying object and extraterrestrial visitation of Earth. President Ronald Reagan was present. The recording was made between March 6th and 8th, 1981. It was William Casey was there. List of questions presented by the advisors. But, since these transcripts have come out, a lot has been learned about it, and it has been revealed that the purpose of this meeting with Reagan to inform him about the alien visitation was not to brief him on aliens, but was to try and convince him that there was an alien threat so that he would approve the Star Wars programs, because all the defense contractors who were building the satellites, they wanted the funds. They wanted basically a budget so that they could build those satellites. And so the reality is there wasn't a threat. They just tried to convince Reagan that there was an alien threat so that he would approve the Star Wars program, and all those defense contractors could get the money to build those satellites in space that technically we don't need, because I mean, think about it. This was in the 1980s, in 1981. I mean, this is 2020. Aliens have not attacked us, and they've so far they haven't had major incidents, right? We haven't been like taken over by the aliens or anything like that. So the notion that they're a threat to us, I think, isn't true. And like these people said, they just use that fear in order to get Reagan to approve the Star Wars programs. But anyways, this is a very interesting read. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. But that is going to be it for this video. If you like videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.